And welcome everybody. Apparently we are live now. We'll see how well this actually goes. A little update on this one. So, yesterday we started gluing this together. We still have the other side to do, so that's what we're going to do today. A little progress report beforehand, and again, a little bit of learning that is to be done. So I expected this to work quite well with the glue kind of distributing itself in the space in between these two, and this has not worked at all. So wherever it wasn't, it hasn't actually gotten to. So it's not that catastrophic in this case, because this we're going to cut off and file off, and we're going to file this down anyway, so that's fine. But if you have something where you need to be very precise, or I could just push a little bit of glue into here, and that would also work. But yeah, if you need to be precise, make sure that you actually cover the entire area that needs to be covered. Because it will not really distribute itself unless you put more glue on it than you probably want to. But coming to this now, we are going to get this done today, so that on Sunday we actually can finish this build. Again, quite careful when opening this so that it doesn't just flow out like nobody's business, and then we are just going to distribute this. Don't worry, I'm going to add some more to the other side. The way that this glue handles is a little bit odd, it's very, very liquidy, which is fine, but it's also, should probably talk about what that glue is. Okay, so what I'm going to get now is I'm going to get a tool to actually distribute this properly, and then we're going to talk about the glue as well. I will have a live stream later on where we will do some gaming. I just need to think about where I actually can get some proper equipment to get this from. I'll be back in a second, just a moment. Probably in here. There they are, that's the wrong ones. These are the right ones. Perfect. Okie dokie, this should work. So this is a wooden, what do you call that? A wooden something or other. And we're going to use this to kind of get this distributed a little bit more evenly. That being said, this is already drying, so let's add a little bit more in the places that we need this. Why are you being the way that you are right now? Don't know why this is as liquidy as it is, because I don't think it should be. But that might just be my own issue with this. This is really getting into the material very quickly. I roughed up this material a little bit to help it bond, but it shouldn't be taking on this glue this well. This dries up very quickly. All right. I kind of do still want to clean up the edges inside here. So this is what we will be doing as a last thing before we glue this shut. All right. Going to check on this in a moment just to see how well this fits. This is fine, actually. All right. Now we've got a lot, like this is not very well aligned down here. This is okay-ish aligned up here. This just needs some filing down. Here we'll probably have to go in there with a cutting implement before we finish that. But for the time being, we've got to press that down first ourselves, and then we're going to put something on this in a moment. All right, let's have a look at this. What is this actually? Just to make sure. So this takes a couple of hours to actually adhere. They are elastic, they are water resistant. You don't want to use it on PVC. You're meant to use a brush for this. It's alright the way that I did it. Again, it's a little bit too liquidy, probably, so a brush might be a good idea. I wouldn't know how you would use a tube in combination with a brush, to be entirely honest. And you want to do this on both sides. I only did it on one. That is fine. This actually is okay. Okay, so the pressure used, not the duration, is important. So you want to, for this one, you actually want to use a hammer to hammer this together, or use a lot of force for it. So I'm just going to use a bunch of books. Yeah, and I mean a lot of books. So I'm going to stop this. So we're going to go into this one, and I'm gonna dump a bunch of books onto this, and on Sunday we should be good. So actually we can go to this one immediately. I'll see you in a few minutes when I'll be doing another HoloCure stream, and until then, bye bye.